Tiffany, and today I'm doing a sketchbook flip through of the months May 5th till August 27th. And you'll see I covered my sketchbook with some Dutch Bros stickers. If you're not from the West Coast, you're missing out on some great coffee. Killer coffee. So, started out with some mermaid, and I mixed the mermaid prompts with goddesses. So this is Cinco de Mayo and Eos, the Titan goddess. Lord Death from, Soul Eater. And this is Taco Tuesday and Demeter. I put that basically she was gathering the materials for the tacos. Just a little pawn. Another mermaid was Aquabats, which I guess is a kid's show, and Helen of Troy. Testing out some markers. A really bad drawing of a squid and Iris, the goddess of rainbows. I really struggled with putting the body parts together. Another picture of Lord Death from Soul Eater. French Baguette and Hippolyta, which is the queen of the Amazons. And this one is Tropical with Athena, goddess of wisdom and war. From Kingdom Hearts, one of the little bad guys. A couple of draw this in your style pictures. Stretch was the prompt, and Psyche, I think is how you pronounce it, the goddess of soul. So she's stretching out some fabric. And this is Mother's Day and Hebe, the cupbearer of the gods. This is Monday and Nyx, goddess of the night. And it's hard to see, but she's got gel pen on her top. I was feeling really down and decided to draw the way depression and fear affect your body. So this is depression and, of course, fear. And this is kind of where you feel the fear, the orange. The prompt was Hootenanny and Cassandra, the prophecies goddess, I guess. So this one here in the middle is the goddess. Just doodling some hearts. The prompt was Nurse and Aphrodite, goddess of self-love. And just an umbrella with some broken hearts. Like I said, it was kind of a bad month in May. Practicing drawing some gems. And then the prompt for the mermaid was Honored and Mariah, determines the human destinies. So I added a string in her hand. Just another chess piece. And the prompt was Dinosaur and Taich, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, goddess of chance, fate, and fortune. This one's probably one of my favorites here, and it's Flight and Kione, the goddess of snow. So I drew some little penguins in the background. And this is Worthwhile and Nike, the goddess of victory. Really had fun doing the armor and the shield and the staff. Another kind of depiction of kind of how I was feeling, broken and scattered. Don't worry, I'm doing better. This is Honeybee and Ariadne. Not sure how to pronounce that at all. And it's Cretan Princess. For this one, the prompt was Comb and Goddess of Strife. So I did some sketches to kind of determine what I wanted to do. And I settled on this one. Another one of my favorites. I decided to draw a fantasy hatchling. And I got the animals turtle, parakeet, iguana, and cat And this little guy is what I came up with. This is the prompt drummer and Pandora, the first woman. It's hard to see. Here she's holding some drumsticks. I struggled with that prompt. This is another favorite. The prompt was Chosen and Artemis, goddess of the hunt. I liked the koi look. The prompt for this is Shrimp and Calypso, nymph of Ogygia. Sorry if I'm pronouncing things wrong. I really don't know how to pronounce a lot of this. This is Persephone, the queen of the underworld, and geek was the additional prompt. The prompt for this was Run and Gaia, mother of all life. And I really didn't know how to incorporate running since she was a mermaid, so I put her legs splitting, and then she's pregnant. This one is Electric and Nemesis, the goddess who erects retribution, or enacts retribution. I'm not sure. I can't read my writing on that one. This is Memorial and Hestia, the virgin goddess of hearth and architecture. Just a random drawing I did. I saw it on Pinterest and decided to give it a go. Another favorite. This was Kleptomaniac and Medusa, the cycle of life. So I have her snakes stealing things. I really didn't know how to do the double prompt on this. It was Kissed and Hecate, the goddess of magic. So I honestly just took out Kissed and I wrote a quote instead. So I cheated a little bit. Another one where I practiced my layout and everything. And this is Fashionista and the Muses, which are history right here, music, and poetry. Casey the Golden did a contest to draw her ants, and this is the one I chose to do. And no, I did not win. Another different prompt I did with Floating House and Snow Globe House. There's more prompts that I'll finish later on. This was just me messing about, and of course I had to draw my favorite character from Final Fantasy IX. This is Vivi. A creature egg, and another Draw This in Your Style. This is Faye Valentine, and I honestly cannot remember what she's from. A friend of mine asked me to draw her, so I drew her matching the style of the anime, and then I drew her in my style. I want to say it was Cowboy Bebop, but please don't quote me on that. Just a drawing inspired by a, I want to say, Instagram picture. Eevee, my favorite Pokemon. Another, I want to say Draw This in Your Style. Or I just liked the picture and decided to draw it. And I tagged the person. I didn't write her name down here, but I tagged the person that did the original so she could see it, and she really liked it. Messing around with some watercolors. A very quick sketch of a person that posted a picture of herself. Her name's Coda Wade. Check her out on Instagram. She's a really awesome photographer and has a great personality. This is inspired by Carla Bengania. I drew one of her pictures in my style. Another Draw This in Your Style. I was working on blending the markers, and honestly, the blending didn't turn out as well as I would have liked. Just practicing some eyes. Another Draw This in Your Style. This is, I don't know her real name, Laughing-Octi. It's a picture that she took of herself, and I wanted to work on perspective. So I, of course, tagged her when I drew it on Instagram. Another draw this in your style. Really happy with how this one turned out. Just a random eyeball. And I redrew one of Camila D'Erico's designs. And of course tagged her in that. Practicing some fashion, different styles of the same outfit. This one is my favorite. Another draw this in your style. And another draw this in your style. And another draw this in your style. The marker really bled on this one a lot. I was very disappointed. You can see it in the band-aid and right here, the worst, but it is what it is. Found a image of lollipops in the progression of being eaten and really liked it, so I decided to draw it. I want to say I found it on Pinterest, but I could be wrong. Just messing around with the drawing. A little fawn girl. And Dumbo. And that's it for this sketchbook. I hope that you all enjoyed and have a wonderfully blessed day. Thank you all for stopping by.